How about we just get this show on the road? Yeah? Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome two very good friends of mine, Ryan Kelly and Neil Byrne, always also known as Byrne and Kelly.
Are you going to sing while Santa Clarita burns?
Standing alone, I'm free. The rain can cleanse my soul, the cold will help me sleep. I feel the pain no more, my love for you runs deep. Watching the city dream, knowing you're out there under the present scheme. They try to break us down, but they can't bend us steel. Back once more, and you can help me. Belfast town. Belfast town. Standing alone, I'm free.
Thank you.
So LA, how's it going? It is so good to be back here again. It's been a wee while since we've been here, but we want. First of all, we do want to apologise for bringing the Irish weather with us. Yeah, I don't think us Irish people were built for this heat.
Every time you come to LA now, it's like this.
Yeah,
That's the truth.
it is the truth. Or is it just that every time LA is like us all the time and we just come in and see it all? I don't know. But it's very hot. It's very hot. But we can't complain. It's nice to have good weather. We're going back home in a few days' time to our summer, which will be rain, more rain probably.
We need it.
Yeah, we could swap. We'll swap for a while. We will. So look, folks, as I say, look, it's a pleasure to be here. First time playing in this beautiful Malone. It's a very cool place to play. You know, the next few hours, I guess, you know, what we're going to do is, well, our most recent album, of course, is Echoes. We released that Echoes in March of this year, an album that we wrote pretty much ourselves, bar one of the songs. And it's, I think, you know, I often say now these days, the reason for writing an album and writing songs and putting them on an album is that you can go out and tour it and you can go out and play it to people and have people sing it back to you. And that's the reason why we wrote this album, because we wanted to go out and get on the road with it and play these songs. And so that's why we set up this tour, and no better place to finish this tour off than here in LA. So
yes.
We're going to have a lot of fun the next few hours. We will, of course, though, you know, as I say, it's a great, you know, opportunity to play songs from Echoes. But it'd be remiss of us to sort of have a Byrne gig without playing some of our old favourites from over the last few years and the last few tours as well. So there'll be those songs in as well. And we may even throw in a few songs from that group you see on PBS every now and again. So you never know. You never know. But we're gonna have a bit of fun over the next few years. Next few years? Next few hours. Well, I hope we are. It's gonna be a long gig. Well, one more thing we would say is over this whole tour, what we're doing, we've picked a few places that we wanted to record the show, and maybe possibility of using it for a future recording, future album, whatever it may be. And we thought no better time to do it than the last few gigs. So this is all being recorded tonight as well, just to let you know.
So you know, it'd be nice actually to do right now. Say if we were moderately good, what would your reaction be? If we were very good, what would your reaction be? If we were outstanding, what would your reaction? That's what we want.
Let's hope we're outstanding.
No pressure.
But yeah, look, you know, just enjoy yourselves. Don't worry about the fact that it's being recorded, but sing along, dance, do whatever you want to do, because that's what it's all about. It's just a Byrne gig, and that's what we do. So we started off with a song there that from the Echoes album, a song we wrote about a city that we're very proud of back home, the city of Belfast, a city that has gone through its fair share of troubles and problems over the years, but has shaken those off and become a stronger place than ever before. And I think that's the reason why we wrote this song. We wanted to show just how proud we are of that city, and it's a song that we're very proud of as well. So we open with that one, and we're gonna continue with another song from Echoes, and it's a love song, but I guess it's a love song about lost love. It's about someone who's retelling a story of how he's had this beautiful love and he let it slip away because he let external things get in the way of the relationship. And the girl, he lost her and she's gone, and he's sort of saying, you know, come away, give me one more chance to get you back. But in reality he knows that that's never going to happen. She's never going to hear these words because she's gone and found someone else and she's happy. And she's not in his life anymore. But she'll always be in his dreams, and she'll always be his girl. Come away and spend another night with me. One last time, I'll be no more. For I pray he'll love you like I know I could. Take me back like you've done before. For we'd had romance, but I lost my chance when I fell to the snares of this life. So come away before I have to let you go. You're my girl, be my wife. My regrets are far too long to list for you. I've been reckless, left on the floor. But for all the money and the friends that I've lost, losing you, it kills me more. For if I had stayed, then this life I would trade for the one where you're there by my side. So come away, prove redemption can be found. Take my hand, be my bride. Come away. But I know these words will never reach your ears as I sit, drink on my own. For you're resting your head in another man's arms, and I'll spend my nights alone. But I rue each day how I pushed you away. Now you're gone, removed from my world. So come away and spend another night in my dreams, where you will always be my girl. Yes, I rue each day how I pushed you away. Now you're gone, removed from my world. So come away and spend another night in my dreams. Always be my girl. Come away. Come away. Come away. Thank you very much. Thank you.
have known it. Well, the streets have known it. Still building and burning down love. Burning down love. And when I go there, I go there with you. It's all I can do. I'll have time to rest, beating along by the wind, along by the wind. And when I go there with you. It's all I can do.
Well, thank you.
Where's the towel? There it is.
Well, guys, you know, the next song we're going to play is a song from the Echoes album, the new Originals album, the songs we wrote together. And just to give you a bit of insight how it all came about, so it was about 4 years ago when we started. We wanted to, I suppose, search for the Byrne and Kelly sound and what it was and what it was going to sound like. And through our first two albums, Acoustically Irish and Live in Australia, we started to really develop the sound through covering a lot of those old Celtic and Irish songs and ballads and putting our own stamp on them. And it was time then, you know, a year ago, to record our own and write our own music. We felt it was time to do it. So we're saying, well, how are we going to go about this, you know? And we said the only one way to work is without distraction. So we said, we came up with an idea. He says, let's rent a log cabin in the middle of rural Ireland, right? County Cavan. In the middle of these four lakes, we rented this log cabin. There was no Wi-Fi. There was no phone signal. There was no TV. That meant there was no Netflix.
It was scary.
Scary stuff. So basically what we did for 3 days was we kept the recorder on record and playing all the time and all the time and all the time. So we came away with a lot of ideas. Some good ones. Some not so good ones. But what we did do is we developed, I think, the theme for the Echoes album and what we wanted through it. This next song stands for a lot in it because it's about our childhood, and through talking about things, we all seem to share a very similar upbringing. I was telling the guys that, you know, I was brought up in Bray, County Wicklow, in Ireland, and I was very privileged to be brought up in this small little park of houses that had 30 houses in a small circle and a field in the middle of it. And we used to play football in there, and it was a small, tight-knit community, and everybody, 90% of the time, got on with each other. And it was great, it was lovely, we're all still friends today. But we shared a very same type of background. But I always remember, you know, in that particular place in the summers, and I think it's a thing of the past, I remember a lot of the keys being in the doors in the houses, you know, where maybe my mum would go across the park while she's keeping an eye on us. She'd go across the park and she'd go into Mary's house and she'd have a cup of tea with Mary, and, you know, it was just open the door and you walk in and say, "Ah, hey Mary, yeah, we'll have a cup of tea," great stuff, you know. But it was a way of keeping, it was just a lovely environment to grow up in, you know, a very safe environment. We wanted to write a song about the innocence of being a child, and you've no stresses. It's just whatever's happening in that particular moment on that particular day was your childhood, and that's the way it was. and there was something wonderful about that. So we thought there was a lovely song based around that subject. We wanted to write something that would evoke these memories of the past and a window to the past every time we sung it, didn't we?
Yeah, that's the whole idea of it, was that, you know, we sort of thought, you know, unfortunately as you grow older, stresses sort of come into your life and you have to sort of pay for mortgages and bills and stuff like that, and just all these worries, you know, and we thought about that. We said, you know, sometimes when, you know, things can get on top of you, it'd be nothing better just to be able to say, God, I wish I was 8 years old again and back in that field or wherever it may be, back in my garden, and just we're not a care in the world, and just everything was just getting in before your mother came out and grabbed you to take you in, you know. And so we thought about that, but everyone has this sort of garden, their own special safe place, I suppose. And everyone's garden is different. And maybe if you lived in the country, maybe acres of fields and you're running through fields. Maybe in the city, and maybe a playground, or maybe your bedroom, or something like that. But everyone has this safe place, and everyone has their own garden. And so we'd love, if you're, you know, we'd love you to sing along with us tonight and sing this song with us. And when you're doing that and you're singing along with us, why not just transport yourself back to your own garden?
That's it.
And where that is, where you're 8 years old. And we'll have 100 different gardens here tonight in the middle of LA. And that's pretty cool, I think, to think of that. Some American, some Irish gardens, but all with the same sort of idea that we're all 7 or 8 years old and we're just having a care in the world. This is the garden.
Once upon a long time ago, I remember how we used to dream. In the garden we played. We were young and we were free to take a chance on what it was to be a child of this world. A boy or a girl, so innocently hiding in the shadows. We were running till the day was done, laughing as we danced between the raindrops. We're the only ones. When we were young, when we were young, gazing in the wildflower fields, making faces in the clouds, far away from the crowd, not knowing that the time would slip away into a place where only we can go. Within the depths of our souls, to a place where we were hiding in the shadows. We were running till the day was done, laughing as we danced between the raindrops. We're the only ones. When we were young, when we were young. changed, but in their eyes I can see the ghosts of the past, like a window through time, a window to the garden. Hiding in the shadows, we were running till the day was done, laughing as we danced between the raindrops. We're the only ones. When we were young, when we were young. Let's hear you sing it, come on. When we were young, when we were young.
Beautiful. We have to do that again. Come on.
When we were young, when we were young.
Oh yeah.
When we were young, when we were young. Once upon a long time ago, I remember how we would dream.
Thank you.
On stage.
We've got in the whole room, all of us. We've got the LA Choir in tonight. That's all good. Do you know, we talked earlier about I said that, you know, it's a great opportunity for us to come out and play these songs that we've written from Echoes. But I also said it'd be remiss to sort of disregard some of the songs from our other albums that we've loved to play over the years, and you know, we always want them to be a big part of our sets going forward as well. And so we chose a couple of songs from Acoustically Irish that we feel are songs that when we played them before, they're always great sing-along songs, or songs that you want to sing back to us, and that's the beauty. I think ourselves, when we go to, you know, go to concerts and go to see gigs, all you want to do is sit and sing and enjoy it and become part of it, and that's exactly what we want to do tonight. I hope that's what's going to happen over the next wee while. And so we chose two songs, I says, that we thought would be, you know, good opportunities for you to sing back to us. But it's only like when we start off the tour that I guess we've realised that, you know, one of the songs in particular, the second song out of the two songs, is a special song in that I lost my father just over a month ago now, and he, to me, was what music is all about, and he taught me what music meant to him, and that's why I do music now, and why it's become a massive part of my life. And the first time I ever heard this song was he sang it, and he loved to sing the song. And I think I know that's the reason why I started to sing it and why it became a favourite of mine as well. And when Neil and myself were getting the Acoustically Irish album together and thinking about songs, potential songs for it, this was one of the songs we thought we'd love to have on an album, we'd love to do it. And, you know, we didn't think about that when we were putting the set list together, but I do think that it's the reason it's on the set list, is that, you know, the connection to my father, I think, is something subconsciously that we didn't realise that was why it's been there. So, look, we'd love you to sing along with both these songs with us tonight. You know, let's dedicate them to people who aren't here with us anymore, but still sing along. And when we sing, we can hear them sing for sure in every note of every song. So please sing along with these two.
The moon is bright. sea. When Mary left her Highland home and wandered forth with me, the flowers decked the mountainside, the fragrance filled the vale, but by far the sweetest flower there was the rose of Allendale. Sweet rose of Allendale, sweet rose of Allendale, but by far the sweetest flower there was the rose of Allendale.
Wherever I wander, east or west, the fate began to blow. I saw this still, was she to me, in sorrow's lonely hour. Splashed a lonely bark and rent a quivering sail. One maiden's form restored the storm was the rose of Allendale.
Sweet rose of Allendale, sweet rose of Allendale. One maiden's form withstood the storm was the rose of Allendale. Let's hear it, come on. Sweet rose of Allendale, sweet rose of Allendale. One maiden's form withstood the storm was the rose of Allendale.
Well, how do you do, young Willie McBride? Do you mind if I sit down here by your graveside and rest for a while neath the warm summer sun? I've been walking all day and I'm nearly done. I see by your gravestone you're only 19 when you joined the Great Fall in 1916. Well, I hope you died well, and I hope you died clean. Young Willie McBride, was it slow and obscene? Did they beat the drum slowly? Did they play the fife slowly? Did they sound the death march as he lowered you down? Did the band play the last Boston chorus? Did the pipes play the flowers of the forest? Did you leave a wife or a sweetheart behind? In some faithful heart is your memory enshrined. Although you died back in 1916, that faithful heart, are you forever 19? Are you a stranger without even a name, enclosed forever behind a glass frame? And in a photograph torn, battered stain, faded to yellow in a brown leather frame. Did they beat the drum slowly? Did they play the fife sound the death march as you lowered you down. The band played the last Boston chorus. To the pipes lay the flowers of the forest. Iron Willie McBride, I can't help wondering why those that lie here wonder why did they die? Did they believe when they answered the call? Did they really believe that this war would end wars? But the sorrow, the suffering, the glory, the pain, the killing and dying, it's all done in vain. Young Willie McBride, it all happened again, again and again and again and again. Did they beat the drum slowly? Did they play the fife slowly? Did they sound the death march as you lowered you down? The band played the last Boston chorus. To the pipes lay the flowers of the forest. Did they beat the drum slowly? Did they play the fife slowly? Did they sound the death march as you lowered you down? The band played the last Boston chorus. To the pipes lay the flowers of the forest. To the pipes lay the flowers of the forest. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Oh, it's that time, huh? So you're probably saying,
What's it?
well, let me explain. Well, do you know what? When we were on our way over here on the plane, Plunkett here had his iPod on, you know, and he had it on shuffle. So all these tunes were coming out. Some great stuff he has there in his. And he's a big fan of the sea shanty. Any sea shanty fans out there?
Yeah.
Yeah, why not? I hope you are tonight anyway. But you know what? One thing about the sea shanties that they always have great choruses as well to sing along with, you know. And it's kind of, once you hear the chorus even once or twice, you know the song, that type of thing. Very simple job, you know. But we heard this one came on his player, and it was called Lever Johnny Lever. And it just has a really good uplifting, hearty type of vibe to it, you know. And we said, oh sure, listen, we've never done a sea shanty before. It's about time we do.
Yeah.
So we thought we would put this in the set. So please feel free to raise the roof, okay, with the chorus with us.
We know that LA is famous for its sea shanties. So we thought this could be the place to come and sing sea shanties.
Oh, the times were hard and the wages low. Lever, Johnny, lever.
And the crop was bad and the gales did blow. It's time for us to leave her.
Lever, Johnny, lever. Oh, lever, Johnny, lever. For the voyage is done and the winds do blow, and it's time for us to leave her. I thought I heard an old man say, lever, Johnny, lever.
You can go ashore and take your name. It's time for us to leave her.
Lever, Johnny, lever. Oh, lever, Johnny, lever. For the voyage is done and the winds do blow, and it's time for us to leave her. The girl was foul and the voyage was long. Lever, Johnny, lever.
And the winds were bad and the gales were
time for us to leave her. Come on. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, leave her, Johnny, leave her. For the voyage is done and the winds to the north, and it's time for us to leave her. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, leave her, Johnny, leave her. For the voyage is done and the winds to the north, and it's time for us to leave her. One more time. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, leave her, Johnny, leave her. For the voyage is done and the winds to the north, and it's time for us to leave her. For the voyage is done and the winds to the north, and it's time for us to leave her. Great stuff.
That's our Los Angeles sea shanty.
It is, certainly is. There you go. There you have it. Well, guys, this next song we're going to do is a song off the Echoes album. We talked earlier a little bit about, you know, the characterization of the album and the subjects we wrote about. And especially wanted to put in some places that we love back at home. And one was the song you heard, the opening song, which was Belfast. Then this next song is written also about a place in County Wicklow. And so County Wicklow is also known as the Garden of Ireland. It's very scenic. It's a beautiful place, and it has its little gems hidden away in places. And this one is definitely one of them. This place is called the Meeting of the Waters, and it got its name from two rivers, the Avonmore and the Avonbeg River, that come down the Wicklow Mountains and meet up and form the Avoca River. And it's a beautiful place. I even remember as a child going down with my mum and dad down there, and one thing was really, really apparent about it was that people that go down there subconsciously speak very, very low or don't speak at all. And it's a strange thing, but it's a beautiful thing as well. They're just very subconsciously respectful of the place and what it is and what it means to people, and just listen to the river and the wind and the trees and the elements there. It's just beautiful. It's really beautiful, and I think it's a place for people to come and they think about things, and for whatever reason, or they come and they don't think at all, and they just take it in, they just love it, you know. But it sort of evolved for us, right, didn't it? It sort of evolved into more of a, you know, a personal thing for us.
Yeah, I mean, it was just the whole idea when we thought about this whole idea of what the Meeting of the Waters was, and this idea of you know, one of the rivers, they start in very different places. One river starts up in the mountain, comes down the mountain, and the other river starts in a valley, and it has a very different journey to come. But they come and meet and become one, and become this Avoca River, as Neil says, you know, together. And we thought that sort of, to us, this sort of represents a reflection of life and relationships, and that two people can come from very different places, start off their journeys, and take extremely different journeys, but meet and become one. And become one, whether that means, you know, in a romantic relationship or as a friendship or whatever it may be. But this whole idea of we can have very different paths to get to where we both end up, you know. And also, Neil was saying there about people coming to the Meeting of the Waters, to this river, standing over and just standing there and reflecting for a period of time. We thought about that, and there's actually a lyric in the song. We say, "Stood by the water, reflecting on what I have seen, twists in a lifetime and calm in between." And we thought, you know, we'd all love to our river journeys, life journeys, would be a straight river, a straight line. Unfortunately, we know that's not the case, and there's plenty of twists and turns along the way, whether we want it or not. And but we thank God for the calm in between. It keeps it all, so it keeps us all sane, and keeps us together. So you know, the song became much more than just a song about a beautiful place in County Wicklow in Ireland. It became much more about a reflection of life and about our lives and about people's lives in general. And so we'd love to play it for you now. This is the Meeting of the Waters.
between. Valleys meander on a journey downstream. Poets and lovers, children and mothers will dream. At the meeting of the water, at the meeting of the water. Come on, Goishka, come on, Goishka. Wherever I go, well, I know that I'm here, I am now, surrounded by stillness, a pure spotless picture from a gallery above, leading the paths to a place where two become one. Follow the river, forever changing she will be. Free, free as a bird, this child of the sea. Come on, Goishka, come on, Goishka, come on, Goishka, come on, Goishka. The meeting of the water, at the meeting of the water, I will be found. Come on, Goishka, come on, wherever I go, well, I know that I'm here, I am now. Come on, Goishka, surrounded by stillness. Come on, Goishka, I'm now at the meeting of the water. I'm now at the meeting of the water. I'm now. Drew you right, the finest horse I have ever seen. Stand 1612, eyes wild and green. You ride the horse so well, hands light to the touch. I could never go with you no matter how I wanted to. Ride on, see you. I could never go with you no matter how I wanted to. Ride on, see you. respect where you used to lie. Look for the spark, lights the night through a teardrop in my eye. Light on, see you. I could never go with you no matter how I wanted to. Right on, see you. I could never go with you no matter how I wanted to. Right on, see you. I could never go with you no matter how I wanted to. Right on, see you. I could never go with you no matter how I wanted to. Okay, LA, it's your turn. Beautiful. Light on, see you. I could never go with you no matter how I wanted to. Right on, see you. I could never go with you no matter how I wanted to. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Well, guys, this time we're going to sing a song for you. By the way, just out of a matter of interest, who has heard the album of Echoes? Have many of you heard it?
Yes.
Our latest one. Well, just interested to see, you know, who knows the songs, you know, because I'm just watching who's singing and you know, type of thing. No pressure, yeah. It's this next song, guys, is a song that is written about a character that was very, very often seen back in Ireland and very popularly seen in Dublin. And they used to say you could hear this guy coming before you could see him, you know, because in Dublin, the old cobblestone streets, the old back streets and neighbourhoods and all, you know, he'd be dragging his cart behind him, you know, and you'd hear the big wooden wheels dragging it behind, you know. Now, the more fortunate of what we call ragmen had a horse to drag the cart along, you know, and the more unfortunate ones drag the cart all day long along himself, up hills and the whole lot. But he had legs like a racehorse. That was the upside. And you know, I always remember even my mum and my mum's aunt, when she used to live in the house, talking about the Ragman that used to be in Dublin and Dunleary and around that area. And just the characters that used to appear on the doorstep. And they'd be looking for clothes or any type of material, maybe to bring home to their families in hard times, or they'd bring down to the market and they'd trade them. And we'd seen pictures of Ragman. It just looked so nostalgic. It looked really, these characters just had a story written across their face, you know. And we talked about it, myself and Ryan, and we kind of took a bit of a left field turn and decided to give him a bit of a Hollywood twist.
It's the beauty of songwriting, I think, is that you get a certain amount of artistic license. So not everything has to be exactly as you heard it, and you can sort of develop characters. And we did with these Ragmen. As Neil says, they just intrigued us. These guys, you know, they'll be coming in, you know, they come into your street once a month, say, with a horse and cart, and they just come in with all this stuff in the back of their cart to sell. And the children, we heard like the children would run out. They'd hear the hooves of the horses coming on the big cartwheels on the cobblestones, and they'd run out to the door, mad looking to see these guys as if the circus had come into town. And you know, mothers would stand at the doors and sort of watch their children and just be intrigued by this mysterious Ragman coming in, you know, not knowing where he was from and what his background was, but something about him that sort of caught their eye. And of course, as Neil says, our story took a bit of a more Hollywood twist, and a local girl in Dublin falls for our Ragman. The two of them get madly in love, and they sort of, you know, she drops everything to go and get on the road with him and go, and things are going great. And then she wakes up one morning and he's gone without a warning. Her Ragman is gone.
Bad Ragman.
It's awful. But you know, the thing is that one thing that our song tells us is that even though when she's retelling the story, recounting of everything that's gone, she sort of realises that she wouldn't change a single thing if she knew all she knows now then, because she fell for this man, she still loves him, and she hopes that someday he may return and go back to her. And so, you know, while we're in LA at the minute, we thought we'd take a trip over to Hollywood and pitch this story to the movie producers there, and you know, we're hoping that things might work out.
We haven't heard anything back just yet.
Not yet, no.
You know, it's early days.
Yeah, so maybe tomorrow, maybe by, those of you who are coming back tomorrow night, maybe by then we'll have had a movie deal. And in the meantime, all we can do is sing you the story of the Ragman. We're just going to work out who's going to play the Ragman as well. That's another thing. Is he going to be Irish or is he going to be...
Here we go.
Okay. Spent his life in transit, traipsing around the liberties, saxophone on his shoulder, sticking handles in buggies. Children run to meet him like a circus passing by. Mothers stand to greet him, hoping they can catch his eye. She can't tell what it was to make her want to give her heart. She knew her future stood right there with a man with a horse and cart. Family would disown her, she'd be left there on her own. Here comes, here comes, here comes, here comes, here comes, man with a Ragman on. planet that man has never been. Had his way with the women from all corners of the land. Now he chose his dumping girl by offering his hand. She gave up everything she had to follow him around, filling bags and selling rags to try and make a pound. She always hoped for better, her future was unknown.
Here comes, here comes, here comes, here comes.
She thought he never knew.
Here comes, here comes, here comes, here comes.
Man with a dragon. Inside will never hold his father's hand. Left without a warning, she'll never understand. Looking back on what he did, even if she knows, she wouldn't change one thing. But a man with a dragon. That was the Ragman. Cool. So we're talking about songs, you know, that we, I guess, subjects that we wanted to write about on this album, and you know, the album's called Echoes, and it basically is that. It's echoes of, the songs are echoes of our childhood, of our country, of our history, of things that we believe in, and places that we love. And of course, you know, over the last number of years, as you well know, our lives have pretty much been dominated by not being at home and being out on tour quite a bit. And we're glad too, believe me. But you know, we thought it'd be cool to write a song about that, because you know, people are forever asking us, what's it like being on tour? What's it like traveling around all the time? And we sort of thought about it and thought, you know, there's probably a phrase that sort of sums up what life in the road is all about, and that's keep it moving, because that's all you do. I mean, you know, we've got into LA today. I can't even think when we've got into LA today, and well, this is lucky, this one, because we've got 2 nights here, thank God, in this place to play. So it's great to do that. But then, you know, as it's been along this tour, in other places we've got to some beautiful cities along the way, it's go in, you do your gig, and then you get on the road again, you keep it moving, and you move on to the next city, and you move on to the next city, because that's the way this works, you know. And we don't get paid to sightsee and stay around cities, and so that's what it became, you know. And so we thought about, we'd love to write a song about that, and write a song about some of the places we've been, some of the stories within the tour. Some of the stories we couldn't actually put into a song, of course, for legal reasons. But But that's what this song is all about. It's all about our life on the road and how this has become very much part of our lives. And of course, you being a massive part of this and why we are on the road and why we keep going, because you could come out and seeing us. That's the reason why we do it. And so we thought it'd be cool to have you as part of the song and to contribute in a big way to the actual rhythm section of the song. So that's what we thought we would do, and we've put together.
We certainly have. We've put together this clap pattern that involves all of you guys in it. You know, as Ryan says, we wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you. So we all keep it moving together, you know. And it basically starts off with the bass drum, and we'll do a little rehearsal before the song. We'll go into the song, and then after every chorus, we go into this clap pattern, okay? So, it goes like this.
Staring at the sun, early morning, now moving on. Another child behind, but the road is long. Sitting through the screen, city lights that guide in between, drifting to the sound. Feel the Brisbane sun.
Hudson for being our percussion department there.
He's nailed that one.
I remember 62. I was 16 and so were you, and we were living next door on the avenue. Jerry was big and Elvis too, blue jeans and blue suede shoes, and we never knew what life held in store. We just wanted to rock and roll forevermore. We were the rock and roll kids. Rock and roll was all we did. Listening to those songs on the radio. I was yours and you were mine. There was once upon a time. Now we never seem to rock and roll anymore. Johnny's in love with the girl next door. Mary's down at the river door. They don't wanna be around us no more. You could find those rock and roll days again. We were the rock and roll kids. Rock and roll was all we did. Listening to those songs on the radio. I was yours and you were mine. There was once upon a time. Now we never seem to rock and roll anymore. Come on, rock and roll kids, sing with us. We were the rock and roll kids. Rock and roll was all we did. Listening to those songs on the radio. There was once upon a time. Now we never seem to rock and roll. Yeah, we never seem to rock and roll. We just never seem to rock and roll anymore.
Thank you. Thank you.
Let's see the hands, come on.
Tuesdays are so slow, going down your mind.
against the radio, standing in the sunlight laughing, hide behind the rainbow's wall, slipping and sliding all around the waterfall with you, brown-eyed girl. You're my brown-eyed girl. Do you remember when, come on, we used to say, sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. Sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. Take it away, Nicole. So I had to find my way. Now that I'm on my own, I saw you just the other day. My, how you have grown. That's my memory back on my road. And sometimes overcome thinking about it, making love in the green grass behind the stadium with you. Brown-eyed girl, you're my brown-eyed girl. Okay, come on. Do you remember when? Yes, sir. We used to sing.
Well, guys, I want to bring you back on a bit of personal history, okay, in my family. And back in 1953, my grandfather, he died at the age of 40. And over the years, I was always, intrigued to know things about him. And it was through older relatives that would tell me things that I was allowed to character build upon him and see what my grandfather was like. And I believe he was a very fun-loving man. He used to have his own quarry, a granite quarry. He used to cut the granite up in the Wicklow Mountains with his father, my great-grandfather. And they used to be part of the plantations of all the pine forests up in the Dublin Wicklow Mountains up there. I love driving up that way sometimes, and I do feel kind of close to him because you see all the granite walls around the mountainside and the forests and all that. And I believe he used to cycle from up the Wicklow Mountains every evening without fail. He'd cycle down the Wicklow Mountains and make his way to Bray. That's where my grandmother was from. It's where I'm from, where I grew up. And it's a seaside town. And they used to walk along the prom. It's about a mile long every evening there when they were going out with each other. Before they bought the house where I grew up in, my dad grew up in. And that particular house, at the back of that house, there's an old shed that is there, and it's been standing there for the same time the house has, about 70 years now, In that shed, the wheel off his bicycle is still hanging there on the wall. And on the floor, his tools are there in the old wooden boxes. The granite cutting chisels and all that type of thing are there on the floor. But there's an old tweed coat that hangs in the shed for all these years. It was the coat he used to wear. And it's been hanging there now for about 70 years. It was never touched, and even myself and my brother and my sister as kids, we never went near any of those materials, and it wasn't like we were told not to go near them or anything like that. They were always just there. We just never did touch them, you know, on some sort of subconscious level maybe. But 3 years ago, my dad went into the shed, and it's always been a sacred place for him, just to surround himself with the materials. And for the first time in all these years, he decided one Saturday morning just to put his hands on the coat and open the coat up. And inside is like a gold seam, and there's an inside breast pocket. And he was very intrigued to see a small piece of paper sticking out of the breast pocket. When he took it out, he was even more amazed to see that it was a full-length, handwritten letter. It was a letter that was a hard read and a beautiful read at the same time, because it was a love letter that was written from my grandfather to my grandmother. And he had written this letter when he knew he was going to die. He left it there in the jacket. And as you know yourself, when somebody passes, one of the hardest things to do is go through all the clothes and all that thing, which did happen. But that one jacket was the one jacket that wasn't touched. It was just left there as a piece of him going to hang there, you know. So it was kind of bittersweet that my grandmother never found the letter. And she died in the late 80s. She had a wonderful life, a beautiful woman, and but she never found the letter that was left there for her. So I was telling Ryan about this, and we both thought it'd be a really nice idea to write a song about the love that they had for each other, and about the love that was inside that jacket for 70 years and still is today. This is called The Old Tweed Coat.
He had a warmth in his eyes, she had a song in her heart. The most indelible kind, right from the start. Two worlds would collide, hearts would beat like a drum. In that old tweed coat was love, only love, only love, a lonely love. He'd come from miles and miles, over mountains he'd ride. No journey too long, just to be by her side. Their hands entwine as they walk on the shore. In that old tweed coat was more, only love, only but now they're apart. But the words in that coat next to his heart, they spoke of his love, which still remains, for that old tweed coat contains only love, only love, and only love, only love, only love, only love, only love, only
Thank you.
Well, folks, I think it's probably time that we made a confession. We'll let you all know about this. It's been playing on my mind for quite a while, and I think it's time that we sort of told you. Neil and myself, we're not American. We're actually from Ireland. And I know these Californian accents sort of will hide that fact, but we actually are from Ireland, and it's a country that we're very proud of, and it's a place that we've always wanted to write a song about. But I think, it's very easy to, if you're writing a song about Ireland, to go down the route of talking about leprechauns and pots of gold and that sort of thing, and we were like, no, let someone else write that song, because that's not the song we want to write. But I think it also would be sort of remiss to write a song about our country without at least thinking about, in its most recent history, the greatest tragedy to ever bestow our island. And that's the Great Irish Famine of the mid-1800s, where over 2 million people, well, the population of Ireland was decimated by 2 million people in the space of 15 years. Whether the people died or whether they had to leave the country because of the famine. And sort of the one sort of, I guess, picture or vision stuck in our heads is this idea of people standing on the west coast of Ireland, watching their loved ones board these ships, taking them to here, to America, to Canada, to Australia, as far as Australia even, just to give life, the opportunity to survive, so that people had to get on these ships to get away, to be able to do that. We thought of the people watching their loved ones go and knowing that they're never going to see these people again, regardless of whether they make it to the other side or not. They're not coming back. And then you'd also got the people on the ships who are looking back and knowing that they're not going to see their country, their land, or their people ever again either. And so this whole idea of like the people on the land, the dreams they have of their loved ones that are gone, and of course the people that do leave the country, their dreams of their home and everything they've left behind as well. So this whole idea of a land of 1,000 dreams came to us. And so, when we thought about it, I guess Ireland has been that ever since, really. It's a land of dreamers, it's a land of people who, even when they move away from the country, they're very much proud of what they've left behind and connected to the country as it is. And so we wanted to write a song with that, to show our pride for the country and for its past and for what has happened. We call the song Land of a Thousand Dreams. We'd love to sing it for you now. Walk with me through this land of a thousand dreams. Take my hand and stand where our fathers knelt and watched the Atlantic swell and heave on its western shore. They pray to God for those they'd lost and prayed she'd take no more. These are the shores they had to leave. These are the seas that haunt their dreams. Standing tall, we'll fight like we fought before. Take a stand. What's gone is gone. Now we'll take no more. We'll rise for our time is here. This land is ours. Nevermore will children live in fear. These are the shores they had to leave. These are the seas that haunt their dreams. But this is the land that still believes. So walk with me through this land of a thousand dreams. Down these roads, the place where our hearts still beat strong to the thoughts and the memories that take me home, back to my native ground, where I'll rest my head, there where I know I still belong. These are the shores we had to leave. These are the seas that haunt our dreams. But this is the land that still believes. Love for this land, oh, the blood still runs deep in me. Take me away, but that pride I will keep in me. Long I have gone, but my home is still calls to me. Land I was born and the place I long to be. These are the shores we had to leave. These are the seas that haunt our dreams. But this is the land that still believes. To land that I go home. Thank you. Yes.
Thank you. Well, guys, most of you will know that we, besides Byrne and Kelly, we do play with another band. And you know, we love playing with Celtic Thunder as well, we really do. It's been great over the years. And we always like to play a couple of Celtic Thunder songs when we're at our Byrne and Kelly shows. And if you'd like that, whatever you want. But we decided to put a medley together, you know, and we put a song in here from Acoustically Irish, Byrne and Kelly, from the first album, you know, and all these 3 songs are have all the big choruses in them, right, you know, for sing-along. So I think it's getting to the stage where we really have to let the hair down, yeah. Raise the roof. And I think you'll know these. Here we go.
On the water we have walked like a fearless child. What's unfastened we've unlocked, revealing wonders wild.
And in search of confirmation, we have jumped into the fire. Scrambled with our burning feet through uncontrolled desire.
In darkness we do what we can. In daylight we're oblivion. Our hearts so raw and clear. Turning away from here.
There's a well upon the hill from our ancient past, where an age is standing still, holding strong and fast.
And there's those that try to tame it and to carve it into stone. The words cannot extinguish it, however hard they're thrown. In darkness we do what we can. In daylight we're oblivion. Our hearts so raw and hearts so raw, and we're turning away from here.
Let's hear you, come on.
And in darkness we do what we can. In daylight we're oblivion.
Come on.
Our hearts so raw and clear. I'll turn it away from here. And in darkness we do what we can. In daylight we're oblivion. Our hearts so raw and hearts so raw, and we're turning away from here.
All right, who remembers?
Don't go, don't leave me now. While the sun is smile, stick around left while, yeah. Well, there's wild horses and they're coming at me at a pace now. Loose who I will blow warm into my face. Sun is shining on the other side of the bridges. As the cars go by, smiling at the windows.
There's no black cat line, shadow good horse. Black cat tells me the love is on its way.
And there's a black cat
Lying in the shadow of good horse. Black cat tells me the love is on its way. Don't go,
don't leave me now. While the sun is smile, stick around that while, yeah. I can hear you coming now. Can't you hear me coming now? I can hear you coming now. Ooh, don't go. Yes, I know I'm gonna be the man who goes along with you. When I get drunk, when he gets drunk. Yes, I know I'm gonna be the man who gets up next to you. When I heave off, don't know what it means. Yes, I know I'm gonna be the man who's savoring to you. Come on. And I would walk 500 miles and I would walk 500 more just to be the man who walks 1,000 miles and falls down at your door. We're working, yeah, you know I'm gonna be the man who's working out for you. When the money comes in for the work I do, I'll pass almost every penny on to you. When it comes home, yeah, you know I'm gonna be the man who's coming home to you. And if I go home, yes, you know I'm gonna be the man who's going home with you. I'm gonna be the man who's going home with you. And I will walk 500 miles and I will walk 500 more just to be the man who walks 1,000 miles and falls down at your door. La la la, la la la, la 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 la, la la la, la la la, la 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 la. And I will walk 500 miles and I will walk 500 more just to be the man who walks 1,000 miles and falls down at your door.
You know, you can always hear Big George's voice in that song every time. He's probably looking down saying, "You're doing it wrong, bro."
What are you doing, bro?
That's our pal.
You can't sing it any other way. You don't. It's impossible.
It needs the Scottish accent, definitely, doesn't it?
We I can't believe we're getting close to the end, folks. But we've got a few more to play. And you know, one song that when we were writing the album, well, you know, one thing about touring, I guess, and being on the road, one of the lovely things about it is being able to chat to people at the different gigs all over the world, I suppose, and getting to hear their stories about the music and why they like coming to the shows and that sort of thing. And we often, as well over the years, have got talking to people from home, Irish people who now live, whether it be here in America or in Canada or Australia or wherever it may be. And it's very interesting to hear their stories and you know, what's got them to where they are now and how they've arrived there. And one thing I think was clear to us when we thought about songs of especially from our country, songs about people who have left, and they're always, well, a lot of them are of the sort of the subject, the line of like, these people are desperate to get home, they're pining for home, and they wish they had the money to be able to get home, get back to their land, get back to their family, get back to all that. But we also find there's an awful lot of people who, yes, of course they miss their home, they miss their families and friends, but they're very proud of the life they've built for themselves here, or wherever it is that they now have their new life. And so we thought it'd be very interesting to write a song about positive emigration for once. So, you know, about people who actually are okay about being where they are because they've built a home from home for themselves in these far off lands. And that's where the whole idea for this song came about, and where it started with us was this, you know, we love a song that represents these people who really love where they live now and love what they've done, built for themselves. And I suppose, you know, for us too, it also struck a chord because we're all away from home so much as well, that we've got so many home from homes around this country and around Canada as well, and Australia, that I suppose, you know, we thought about that as well and thought, God, it really applies to us as much as people who have moved and are out here for good, you know.
That's right. And we were only talking about this when we came out, because when we get home, it's kind of most of the time becoming less and less time at home every time we go home, because there's another tour on the way, you know, and which is great, which we love doing. But when we meet friends or bump into them at home, it's kind of like, how are you doing this? Like, how do you stay away from home for so long? You know, you've been doing this for the guts of 10 years now, and it's, you know, isn't that really, really difficult? And it kind of brings me back to the first time we came out, nearly 10 years ago now, to the States, and we did a 3-month tour. And although it was amazing, it was fantastic, it was the big stage, and everything was great, it was difficult. Kind of, you're getting into the second month, you're not used to being away from home that long, you know. But it's been a real development, and the biggest part of the development is how welcoming the people that come to our shows have been to us, and receptive of what we do, and it just spurs us on all the time. So when we do come, it's come to a stage now, and we talked about it now, when we are leaving, maybe we go home next time we go home in a few days is for 10 days, we're back out again for 4 months. It's kind of, it's a lot of time, I know, it's a lot of gigs, it's nearly 80 gigs, but you're coming out to do it, but you're going to a lovely place, a lovely environment, and a lovely place to work, and you're meeting friends, and you're seeing familiar faces all the time now at this stage. So that makes it just like a godsend. It's wonderful, and it's thanks to you guys that have made it that way for us. And so it's thank you so much. You know, so it was as Ryan said, it was we really wanted to write a really positive song about that subject, you know, because it's what it's all about for us now, you know. So yeah. You probably know what it's called at this stage. I think this is called Home from Home.
Sitting at a lonely bar in an unfamiliar town, missing words of songs I heard but never wrote them down. Thinking of the folks at home, I promised I'd be back. Told them then I know I'm gone, I'm just here for the ride. Away, our people have been leaving out for centuries before, trying to find a better life upon a foreign shore. Now it's us, a generation forced to do the same, building dreams with bricks and beams, exports once again. Don't get me wrong, I wish that I could transfer home to you. Reminisce of those I'm missing, something but it's here. Friends I'm get along this road and make the family see. The more I stray, I'm here to stay. Happy not to be away. It's taken all this time to work out where I'm meant to be. The road's been long, but it's made me strong. Now I finally see, still sitting at this exile bar with a feeling of content. How much I've grown, these years from home, I'm happy to spend. Away.
Thank you. Woo.
Thank you. Oh, wow. It's always a workout, that one.
Well, folks, we have come to the end of the night, I'm afraid, but we have a few thank yous before we do go. We first of all want to say a big massive thank you. It's the first time we're playing this morning Malone's here, and it's a beautiful music venue, and I'm just thinking here we are in the middle of LA on the Monday night playing Irish music, and the place is full, and it's a lot of fun, and it's just a pleasure to come here and play, so much so that we're going to come back and do it all again tomorrow night. But we do want to say, well, thank you so much to everyone at Malone for making us so welcome, and for us being able to come and use this place. And also to our sound guy Richard, who has been nothing but a massive help all day.
Thanks, Richard.
Thank you, Alan. And you know, when Neil and myself started out this Burning Kelly acoustic by candlelight thing about 4 years ago, it was just the two of us and 2 guitars, a hire car out of New York City, and not really having a clue what we're doing.
Petrified.
Yes, that would be accurate. Don't know where we're going, or
It was kind of being from Ireland. We were so in New York. We were on the wrong side of the road. We were on the wrong side of the car.
on the wrong side of the law, probably as well, for the most part.
And a good place to start driving in America is New York City. Where all the cabbies love you.
We've learned a few lessons, I think, since then, and you know, this whole thing has developed. And one of the things we did learn early on, and I think, you know, we have stuck by it basically the whole way, is you've got to surround yourself with great people on stage and great musicians, and we feel like we've done that now, and it gets better and better all the time. So we want to say, first of all, a massive thank you to this girl on our right. Nicole she not only enhances the stage and what we do here, but she was also a massive part of the writing process and everything to do with echoes as well. So I want to say a big massive thank you, Miss Nicole Hudson. Now, my left here, this man, it's his first ever Byrne Kelly tour. He's coming near the end of it, it's sad to say. Today was a major, major day for Plunkett McGartland, though, because it was his first time ever trying In-N-Out Burger.
We got him in, but it was hard to get him out.
Yeah, he may not leave California ever again. But look, no, as you've seen tonight, he's a massive part of what we do here on stage, and it's been a joy having him here, and he's here for one more night only. But please get up for Plunkett McGartland.
With us since we started the last 4 years, and she has kept us on the straight and narrow with great difficulty. She's been absolutely wonderful. She really leaves no stone unturned when it comes to touring. She's toured with some of the best. She's so experienced, and she's just a gem to have with us. She's very expensive, but she's worth it. And she's shy. She likes to remain a bit anonymous, you know. And also as well, she doesn't like us to make too much of her, you know. Even though she bought a brand new top that she's wearing today. That's her, Angie. She's in the far corner there. There she is. That's her, Angie. Because it's wearing Angie. But she really is. We couldn't do it without her. She's fantastic. She's the best in the world.
I think
we're paying
her too much money if she can go out and afford to buy all these expensive.
Well, I was thinking that today, actually. Yeah, I was thinking that.
Got to rethink her.
Yeah. We'll have a chat. But guys, last but not least, thank you so much to you guys. We couldn't do it if it wasn't for you guys coming out. And as I say, you just make it all just so easy for us, and we just love every minute of performing for you and writing music. And thank you so much. We'd love to come back and do it all again, which we will be tomorrow night. But I'm talking about again, you know what I mean, after. So thank you so much. Really appreciate it.
Thank you. We're going to leave you one more before we go, folks, and we'll see you all again really soon, so thanks so much. 1, 2, 3.
Step it out, Mary, my fine daughter. Step it out, Mary, if you can. Step it out, Mary, my fine daughter. Show your legs to the countryman. Step it out, Mary, my fine daughter. Step it out, Mary, if you can. Step it out, Mary, my fine daughter. Show your legs to the countryman.
In the village of Kilgore, there's a maid so young and fair. Her eyes they shine like diamonds, she's got long and golden hair. A horseman he comes riding, riding up to her father's gate. On a pure and white stallion, he comes and strike the beat.
Step it out, Mary, my fine daughter. Step it out, Mary, if you can. Step it out, Mary, my fine daughter. Show your legs to the countryman. Step it out, Mary, my fine daughter. Step it out, Mary, if you can. Step it out, Mary, my fine daughter. Show your legs to the countryman.
I have come to court your daughter, near the golden hair. I have gold and I have silver, I have goods beyond compare. I will buy her silk and satin, and a gold ring for her hand. She shall have a mansion, she will servants to command.
Step it out, Mary, my fine daughter. Step it out, Mary, if you can. Step it out, Mary, my fine daughter. Show your legs to the countryman. Step it out, Mary, my fine daughter. Step it out, Mary, if you can. Step it out, Mary, my fine daughter. Show your legs to the countryman.
I don't want your gold and silver, I don't want your house and land. I'm going with a soldier, I have promised in my hand. When the father spoke up sharply, he said, do as I command. You can get married here on Sunday and you wear that wedding band.
Step it out, Mary, my fine daughter. Step it out, Mary, if you can. Step it out, Mary, my fine daughter. Show your legs to the countryman. Step it out, Mary, my fine daughter. Step it out, Mary, if you can. Step it out, Mary, my fine daughter. Show your legs to the countryman.
In the village of Nicole, there's a deep stream flowing by. On a windy day at midnight, she drowned her son's boy. In a cottage there is music, you can hear her father say, Mary, my fine daughter, Sunday's your wedding day. Hey! Woo, woo, woo!
Step it out, Mary, my fine daughter. Step it out, Mary, if you can. Step it out, Mary, my fine daughter. Show your legs to the countryman. Step it out, Mary, my fine daughter. Step it out, Mary, if you can. Step it out, Mary, my fine daughter. Show your legs to the countryman. Step it out, Mary, my fine daughter. Step it out, Mary, if you can. Step it out, Mary, my fine daughter. Show your legs to the countryman. Step it out, Mary, my fine daughter. Step it out, Mary, if you can. Step it out, Mary, my fine daughter. Show your legs to the countryman.
Thank you, Ali!
Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. Safe home, God bless. Thank you.
Good night, thank you.